Welcome back to SnowTopia here on RawSlowGaming. Just started the game up here minutes from last episode. Really had just to save it and actually start to edit last episode. But just loaded it back up. You saw me last time starting with redoing these two slopes. And guess what? It seems like we're doing that again because we seem to have an invisible wall here again. And we also have skiers taking an interesting route here. And there too, Jesus. So obviously we're not on a new version, and obviously this is early access. So you are going to have some kind of issues in the game. And look at them go, just smashing into each other. So we have invented the perfect human wall here. Human ski wall. I don't know how, but we made it happen. So go us, go RawSlowGaming. Anyway, let's fix that. Let's do this correctly once more. Kind of want to destroy that too, but we'll let that be. It's kind of odd though that fixes it. Yeah, actually, I might demolish that. Yeah, we'll demolish that. I can't have that. Can't have that. So let's start by fixing things again before we do anything else. And as you will see, we haven't really not moved anywhere because we're still having major village things. Actually, not that much. Just the gondola that we put in as the last thing in the last episode. So that's actually quite fine. Snow groomer, if we can get that in here, that would be really good. Too steep. Well, I don't really give a crap. Just stick there and get it in. Don't want that to snap to that though, because that makes the skiers go all wonky. I don't like that. I don't. Just don't. So we'll continue up here. Alright, so everyone still seems to be sticking to this damn lift, which will at least upgrade it to a lot more capacity, so that's good. And they still need things all over the place. Did this get built? It did. That must have got built really fast, actually, to be honest. We have the ability to do the gear reducer, 100 meters plus in speed, plus 1 in wear and tear though. That's probably not that great. So let's actually activate that upgrade. This is not full. Doesn't need to. This will be upgraded just because it's horrible. It should have the highest priority in maintenance. How are you doing? You're doing quite fine, actually. Required maintenance at 98%. Really? I don't really feel like that's the case. But that's fine. We're not really getting up anything about the skiers needing assistance at the moment, at least. I guess that's sort of a good thing. Right, so we don't have many skiers coming down here, I would guess. Now can slow that down to just one volunteer. We are going to place in more runs though. I'm still surprised that this turned out blue. Really surprised. We will add one volunteer to the team room here. I don't think we need more than that, actually. Kind of want to get something in that is harder, but also easier from this area. But I doubt very much that I'll be able to get in anything green from here. maybe something like that. Yeah, well, it should be a red run. And I think this kind of ties into what I talked about last episode, starting here. I don't think I really can do that much. And I don't really think that's a point in doing. But something like this. Oh, maybe it is a point in doing. If you do it right, do it. Or don't do it at all, or something. Don't even know what I tried to say there. Sorry for that mess. Yeah, it actually sort of makes sense. Oh, that point, though, does not make sense, at least not from that angle. But we can make that make sense. Maybe. Yeah. There you go. So either you take the boring route skiing around, or you take the black part. I kind of wish that, like, if you press this, you would get an indicator on the run with the homogeneity here. So you could see where you've gone wrong, so to say. And then maybe the colors on the outside here would dictate what signposting you have placed on it. Because now you don't really see, you kind of have to guess where the steep bit is or the flat bit is, if you have anything like that. You kind of see it, but it's not really the same thing. Can we go? Nope. We can't really. Can we go somewhere else with this? Yes, we can, and we will. We'll probably, or we'll definitely continue this run down to the base here of, or not the base, but the start of this. So let's actually. Oh, now I'm kinda sad that I didn't start that from there, but this is going to be a long run. We're going to bring this down to the valley where this gondola is starting. Oh, come on. Didn't need to do that. Alright, whatever. We'll take that kind of bluish or reddish part. There, I kind of want this to be green in truth, but we'll see if this turns out green. You're going to have a very long way that is green though. And that will have to be a little bit tricky to get back down, I guess. Because I definitely don't want to go like that. Even though that actually seemed pretty alright. Kind of want to stay on a green with a little bit of blue as much as possible. Don't want to go up. A little bit of red, we can take that. As I don't really want to go up. I don't really want to go back as such, but I kind of want more room than we're having. This actually seems pretty alright. And do we connect to there? Or does connecting something like that make more sense? Or even to here? No, I think connecting to here makes absolute sense actually. I think it might be pretty beautiful too. Oh, we can see how long it is directly. That's a shame. That's definitely a shame. But yeah, that's going to be something. That's for sure. Then we're definitely going to connect here. The question here too is, I kind of want to do this. I don't think I can. Oh, I actually can. You can make crossing runs without them connecting. Didn't remember that or didn't know that were a thing really. But that's interesting. That opens up some possibilities. So, I said I kind of want to do... What do I want to do? Well, I kind of want to start from there. I kind of want to go like that. Do I? Well, I kind of don't like the slope after, so I kind of want to go something like that. And yeah, sorry for the lack of variance here in choosing what width of the runs. I just don't really want to go with anything smaller. So something like this. Do we do like this? Something like this. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing, but I guess we're doing something like this. Oh, can we go on top here? That would be beautiful. Oh, come on. No. All right. Then the question is here, which side do we choose to connect you to here or to here? Like that or like that? Well, kind of like this better, to be honest. So we're going to do like that. Then we're going to add in actually some little bit smaller runs. A narrow one like so. Probably don't have that many. Well, I had one more here. Connection points from this side to the other side. That actually were kind of blackish for a little bit. Do you like that? Oh, you really worked that down. Well, I like what's to the harder side there. And we will have a normal slope from here. From here. Just want to get in as tightly as we can there and as steeply. Yeah. So I think that's pretty interesting, and I think this is definitely now a good base station, and I think we probably need some food for this area too. And we should definitely do some and more research. We have stopped. Damn it. Alright, so that's the biggest gondola, or the gondola that is required most research. So that's good. We'll have a small fast food stand. I do want a large shelter, so we'll work towards that. I do want the raclette stand, so I will actually only work for now a little bit towards the services, restaurants and things. Well, services, which are restaurants in this game at the moment. Right, so what are the tooltips saying here? Been waiting for builder, yeah, that's fine. Some wins from mechanic, some close problem with queues. Overall, nothing really to worry about. Yeah, we don't really have any queue issues here. Emergency brake, so what does that do? The wear and tear though. This seems to be the case that's broken almost. Don't know. But yeah, I don't understand, why are these two hills so popular? If anyone could explain that in the comments, I would love to know. Love to know for sure. Oh, we haven't added in this snow groomer. That's not good. Go out there and work. We actually don't have any runs that is saying that they need a snow groomer. At least not by the notification. Nope, it's more about the lifts. because you're not really going down here, are you? No, these two runs are really popular. Why? Over half green, and half green and half blue. Like these ones, they are definitely better in that way. And you have this one too, if you want to go blue. The thing is, if you go here, you kind of should want the red things or the black things. We don't really have any takers there on those things. It's kind of strange. One thing that is not so strange and it's kind of good, we're going to say, is that we don't really seem to have any issues or that much issues with assistance needed for skiers. We actually see this now here. We haven't really seen that much of that icon in this episode or the last episode, but now we saw that for a fair bit. Feels like some skiers are falling in the wrong places and off-piste. Of course, in the skier with self-respect have gone off-piste a little bit, but they seem to be falling like flies. But as I said, not really in this this update though, in the same manner as before or after this patch. Right, so that's done. So they can now go down there. That is something they have done for a while, I guess. Yeah, 3 out of 100. I don't know if that's skiers and if that's working for all the slopes. Like we have the same maximum for that and this. But it is saying here in percentage, so I guess it's that. We get a new profile here too, retired teachers. So can we see that? Right, whatever. Oh yeah, I want to see my skiers. Retired teachers, I think, yeah. And bold adventurers, retired teachers. These guys are tricky, as they are having 2 things or 5 things that they want to be having a good thing in: challenge, endurance, energy, heat, and security. So hard to please for sure. Right. Don't know what I did as such. Got the tutorial away anyway. Oh, and this it's not good. What's not connected? You're right. You're not connected. We'll destroy you then. It's a shame destroying all these nice runs, but we'll take a little bit of a bigger turn here. I believe this were only blue pretty much, so we'll aim to do the same here. I don't like, yeah, your point really here. So let's try and do that better. Yeah, a little bit better at least. Have we anything else that is not working as it's supposed to do? Well, skiers. Off pisting. A long way off. There's so much. 3 skiers waiting for assistance. No, that's really not bad. Should we take a look in the overlay there for that too? We should actually take a look on the overlays, because that worked yesterday in the live stream. Didn't do that when I recorded episode 1 and 2 and we had a look on the new overlays, but we didn't really see anything, so we should have a look at that. And while we're having a look at that, mainly appeal and safety here, you should smash that like button if you haven't done so yet and are enjoying SnowTopia content. And if you're doing that, you should stick around here on the channel and make sure to subscribe to it, because we will be playing this game for years to come, all throughout early access, any new updates, and also we will of course be taking us through this Crater Lake map, and also any updates to the game and all the other maps too. We will play and try and do something nice on all the maps that weren't in the open alpha. So look forward to that. Also, if you have any comments, thoughts, do leave them in the comment section. Thoughts for challenges, it's much wanted, so I can have some suggestions on challenge to put to myself playing this game. So, zooming about here, you saw that the safety thing, you get red dots for where there are injuries, green dots for where there are ski patrols, I guess. So you have one injury there. We don't really get anything there in the notification, which is strange. A lot here. Or are there just a lot of people? I'm not too sure. And a lot here. I guess that's due to this being broken, that lift. That's why it's so red. Other than that, one here also, but in general, very few skiers that have fallen and is in need of assistance. We have come to 3 there. So attendance, of course, is a good overview, and that is something that worked before. And of course, we are really hammered in these ones. Didn't really notice that or think that. Not that bad in these ones actually, but I guess that's the decider of the lift decides that quite a lot. We're actually, we're combining these now. And we switched to appeal and not safety. Or you can sort of combine them too. No, alright, not. Appeal is just affected by the safety, I guess. Don't know, well, some skiers need high appeal, I would guess. And that's obviously where there isn't lifts. Where there are trees, it's higher appeal, much higher appeal. Actually, didn't really look that closely how this worked, but yeah, trees are generating appeal. And also this tree button here, you can't do anything with it yet, but I guess that's definitely a tree gun of some sort, for example. But I do like this layer. Kind of looks like something else, like a forest game when you have that open. So kind of don't like it that way, but it gets you a pretty good overview of what's going on. What is our overall satisfaction? Right, you get to this this window. So overall, pretty good here. Number of skier snow plows, not many at all. So we actually had them in the resort. And I think I finally understand how this works. It's how many skiers you have in the resort of the previous profile. Unfortunately, you don't get the name or anything as you're hovering over this, so to say. But we need 100 of these guys to get the next profile, and then you need 150 of these guys to get to the next profile. So it's kind of hard really to get to that, I think. So what do we need here? We need these guys and those guys. So snowplows. Yeah, snowplows needs to get in here a lot, and they are in general frequency of use is poor for them, and I don't know why, because I don't really understand what that means either for the environment here. It's kind of a very vague parameter to have, so to say, or need to have from the skiers. I don't understand that at all, to be honest. Then we have those girls that are looking like that. Bold adventurers. They seem to be alrightish, but the environment and security here is pretty not that great for them. Can't really press more detail there on them as a group, which it's a shame, but it's alright, I guess. Research is really taking a long time if you're playing at the suggested speed, so to say. Right, so you're calling that you kinda need or should have a mechanic workshop out here too, I guess. Yeah, so we'll put one there. Didn't really mean to rotate that way. Right, so let's have one volunteer to our massive gondola here. How long did this run end up being, by the way? And it's green, that's nice. Just over 1 kilometer, so not that long. If we're trusting the length of the run to the game, I would say it looks like more than 1 kilometer, and I think it looks pretty nice. And I also think this lift, of course, is looking like it would be longer than 600 meters, but it's the way of the game at the moment. We can't complain too much about it, even though I'm probably complaining about it in each and single episode. I just want the game to be even more perfect than it is, so to say, even though it's only in early access. It all makes literally no sense, but one can always try. So we actually got 21 slopes to 11 lifts. Going to get 2 more in, 23. I think that's decent. You kind of want 2 the runs per lift at least. If you can more, obviously. Sorry for that gasp. I'm not tired, but it's kind of late. It's half past 12, or half an hour to midnight, depending on your taking of time. And also my nose is starting to act up a little bit. Been having a cold for a long time. Yesterday was the first day it started to get better, but quite hard. Right, so also these guys are all right, but the mechanical condition is really poor anyway. So probably need a mechanic right here to not have all these guys stand around like this. So I saw that you could stay here somewhere somehow. Let's have you like that then. So I guess this is going to fail pretty much immediately. If that is how it's working at 0%, it just will go. I break down again. If that's the case, I don't like that system. It's kind of like in Planet Coaster, where everything breaks all the time. That's pretty impossible to actually get a decent cash flow in that game. I don't understand that. Yeah, it's broken down again. Yeah, come on, builders, get to here and let us build a mechanic workshop so they can take care of these lifts. They always go to the closest one first, kind of, at least I think. So that should help. Yeah, that wasn't that bad though, actually. Right. Like so, and back to regular speed. We do want to work here towards happiness for all the skiers so we can get in more and unlock more things. It seems like we somehow did the last of the tutorial, or the steps in the tutorial now. which is a bit strange, but it's fine. Are you having a hard time deciding if you're injured or not? Oh, of course you're selecting the run instead of the person, because that is what I want to press. No, there you go. Serious fall, comfort, energy 0. So yeah, standing about here is probably giving all these guys low energy. I guess for that reason I would get in with something that's good. Good word in there. Jesus Christ. I promise you, I'm not really that bad with words. Or should I promise that? No, not really. I'm bad with words. But hey, who isn't? Oh, come on! There's room for you. Yes. Alright, snap. Please unsnap. Right, should we just smash the button and see what happens? Oh, come on. I saw you. Right, you're obviously wanting to stay close to the mechanic. That's fine. Stall motor and everything. You're fixing maintenance in progress, yeah. We really should be having better maintenance guys, I guess. These ones are all fine. These ones are actually at really high level in general, other than this one. That have 0 for some reason. Down here, how are we doing? Mechanics workshop, well, I guess not so. What are you guys waiting on now? Oh boy, just standing about, not doing anything. Resort reputation 1.79, 1.8. So I guess that's a combination of the number of skier profiles that you have unlocked and the total number of visitors or something like that. But yeah, it's going to be hard to lure out more visitors when they don't go to where there's so much an open ski area in general. Of course, we have some skiers that are coming here, but like there's so few and they are just milling about. What are you guys even doing? I want to follow one skier around that goes here. Can we get one that goes here to end the episode off? I would guess not, but can always hope. Hope is the last things that give, isn't it? We could have takers on this lift too. That would be fine. Attendance, very little. Attendance here are actually decent, I guess. Oh, damn it. We had a skier that actually went somewhere. To decide that we wanted to. Should we have a look on the other gondola, maybe? I think we'll do that. We'll take a look here from this gondola and see here if we don't have anyone coming up here. And we will pause the game as soon as we see anyone come up here and follow them down to our bowl before we end off this episode. Oh, what happened now? Actually, the game seems a little bit more glitchy for me today than yesterday. Oh, there they came. So maybe a bunch of people on the next one. Nope. I would guess that's everyone. This were definitely not beautiful. We have 0 takers now, it would seem like, on that lift. No. Let's follow you. Snowsrock Lover, you're the winner of our game. Waiting to see anyone. You have good energy, you had good comfort, you have good everything. You're about to run over your fellow comrade here, probably. Let's see if it goes for it. No, he misses. Thank the Lord. Were there anyone else laying there? No, it was probably just the icon that I saw. And you can't go more to the ground. Oh, you can if you do like that. Yeah, looking pretty lovely here. Definitely like the entry here. Oh, yeah. That's actually a very nice entry here to the base. Here in the valley. Really like that. I really don't like that, but let's ignore that. And the person is very happy in general. I would be too. I would definitely choose to go down there though, rather than this boring bit. Just to get faster back up on the mountain. Anyway, that was it for this guy to follow down to the lift. The question is though, where will he go this time? Will he go back? I'm kind of interested to see what lift he chooses. Well, I think we might be on to something here. These guys probably want to go back up here, but they can't. So, should we add in a lifter for them to do that? No, we shouldn't. We shouldn't. You're not allowed to go back that way. You can go back another way. You're stuck here now. Anyway, that's it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you here soon again. Bye-bye. You have been watching RawSlowGaming, and I hope you have enjoyed. On clicking on the video on the left, you will see the next video in this series, and on the right, our latest upload to the channel. And with that said, thank you again for watching.